Today we're reviewing Roofman. Yes, Roofman stars Channing Tatum alongside Kirsten Dunst. And it is based on the true story of the Roofman. Now, this guy was finding it difficult and, being a criminal and feeling like he needed to rob places. And he got this nickname, the Roofman, because he would go into places through the roof. And in this story, they kind of make this a movie because what's really interesting about it is he spent 6 months hiding in a Toys R Us store, watching people and biding his time basically before he could eventually escape the US and get out of the country and protect himself. What's really interesting about this though is he actually does build relationships in that 6 months. Of course, 6 months is a long time, and he managed to build some relationships with people that he actually cares about, and very much by the end of the 6 months has a difficult decision to make in terms of he's built these relationships now, whereas at the beginning of the 6 months his main goal was just to be a criminal and escape the law and all of that. A very interesting film whereby Channing Tatum actually does fantastic in this role. The last couple of years of Channing Tatum films haven't been that great in my opinion, but this one really does bring him back up to the limelight. Kirsten Dunst as well, they have fantastic on-screen chemistry and whatnot, and they do really well. They basically a bit older now, they've got kids and whatnot, and I remember both these actors as younger actors really, and as they've gone into a bit more older roles, of course, they do blossom, and their on-screen chemistry and all of that really does work. And you can tell that because when you're actually there, you're looking at Jeffrey, who is actually the character that Channing Tatum is playing, you actually care for the character, even though he's a criminal, he's done bad things, all of this, and that's a sign that Channing Tatum has done a good job because you really care for the character, even though he's in a situation he's in because of the things he has done, but the portrayal of the actor is you're like, yeah, he's a bad guy though, he's a criminal, but at the same time you do care for him and you want him to actually almost evade the law, which you shouldn't, I guess, but that's a good job of a good actor portraying a character. And if you didn't know, this is based on a true story as well, which is quite interesting, and there's a few bits at the end where little like facts and stuff about where the current Jeffrey Manchester actually is and how many times he's escaped prison or tried to and all of that. But I found it to be a really good film, and of course a fantastic plot really in terms of a film based on a true story. Very interesting and does grab your attention, especially like evading his time and living in a Toys R Us for 6 months. Rating the film though, I gave it a 3.5 star. Have you seen Roofman? Let me know in the comments down below.